Good morning. That's the best I can get? That's a little better. What a wonderful sight to look out there and see this wonderful group of people that are going to enjoy this wonderful ceremony we're about to prepare for you. A few housekeeping issues I need. Please look at your program. Courtesy of this wonderful class, we are taking individual pictures as they receive their diplomas, and also follow the traffic plan that we have put together for you. And obviously, if there's any kind of weather at all, please take shelter. Looks like we're going to have a great day. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, it is an honor and a pleasure to introduce to you the class of 2021. Just a bit.
Am I good?
Would everyone please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated.
Every year, when I have addressed our class in speeches, I always greet you by saying, hello freshmen, hello sophomores, hello juniors, hello seniors. But today, I would like to start by saying, hello graduates. This past year and a half with COVID has certainly been a difficult one. From remote school, to days off, to no snow days, we have struggled through it all. And some of you even got sick or lost a loved one. Though COVID defined our senior year, it does not define us as seniors. So today, my message is not about the virus, but about us. My message is about who the world needs us to be. I want to leave you with just two thoughts, and both are about what we can offer the world we are inheriting. The first thought is, let others be themselves. Many of us watched social justice movements unfold this past year on TV. We saw a divided society battle over identity and the politics that surround it. But wherever you are on the political spectrum, I ask you today to remember that who we are is inherent, that human dignity is a right we are all born into, and that we can have differing opinions while still insisting that everyone's core identity, who we all are inside, is not up for a vote. If we could respect the core humanity of all people, we could make a space for civil conversation and constructive political debate. Let others be who they are, fully and freely. The second thought is be true to yourself. I understand that this is a common theme among graduation speakers. However, it is imperative that the person you are today is able to develop into the person you are meant to be. Down deep inside is someone who doesn't fit any mold, who walks a path that nobody has walked before. The world needs you to be who you are, to go against the grain, and to speak your truth. When we have programs on diversity in school, it can feel cliché or forced. But the true diversity is not in people's beliefs or opinions. It's in people being able to be themselves. This means the world needs you to be yourself, fully and freely. Let others be who they are. Be true to yourself. Disagree passionately, love fiercely, fight for what you believe in. But no matter what, honor the humanity in others and in yourself. The world needs us to do this now more than ever. It has been an honor to serve as your class president for these past 4 years, and I can't wait to see our class change the world. Thank you, and happy Pride.
Well, good morning, graduates, and congratulations. My name is Kyla Welch, Superintendent of Schools, and I want to welcome you to our very new tradition of having graduation at home at our own Zulius Fields. I want to take a quick moment to thank the team behind making this year happen. Thank you to our community and to all of our families. We have had the opportunity to offer in-person learning all year long. We have had the opportunity to participate 5 days a week in school, music and arts, after-school events, and co-curriculars, as well as having 3 sports seasons. This year wouldn't have happened without the support and hard work from administration, faculty and staff, Pemmy Baker School Board, facilities personnel, Plymouth Parks and Rec, Plymouth Police and Fire Departments, and our local health officials. Please join me in giving a round of applause to our team and community for continuing to make decisions in the best interest of our students. Now to honor the top 3 scholars of the class of 2021. It is my pleasure to introduce to you our 3rd honor student, Taylor Rose Maine. Taylor Maine is the daughter of Christian and Jennifer Maine of Campton. Throughout high school, she has participated in numerous leadership and service activities. She has been vice president of her class for 3 years and of National Honor Society the past year. In her role of president of the Interact Club, she has led many service activities and connected with the local community in positive ways. In November, Taylor ran a community leadership workshop for high school freshmen across the state, where they learned about leadership and ethical service. Taylor was also the recipient of the University of Michigan Book Award, as well as the Freshman, Sophomore, Junior, and Senior of the Year. Taylor will be attending Tufts University in the fall, where she plans to double major in sociology and civic studies. Ladies and gentlemen, Taylor Rose Maine.
Good morning, everyone. To our friends and family, our teachers, mentors, PRHS administrators and staff, classmates and peers, welcome. And to us, the class of 2021, congratulations. You made it. We made it. Before beginning, and on behalf of our entire class, I would like to take the time to thank absolutely everyone who has supported and uplifted us throughout our lives. You will never know all of the impacts you have made on us, both big and small. We hope to follow in your footsteps while also carving out our own individual paths. Thank you for your never-ending love, support, and compassion. Believe me when I say that this entire morning feels so surreal. At this time last year, I was probably in my pajamas eating chocolate in my bed, and now I am standing before you all, hundreds of you, to tell you that the class of 2021 has persisted. We have grown and we have conquered. We have loved and we have lost, but we are here today in celebration of it all. Our futures are marked with aspiration and expectation, shaped as they are only because of both hardship and joy. This brings me to a quote from Amanda Gorman's The Hill We Climb. Let the globe, if nothing else, say this is true, that even as we grieved, we grew, and even as we hurt, we hoped, and even as we tired, we tried, and that we'll forever be tied together, victorious. What this excerpt explores so well is the concept of binaries. We live in a world of binaries, or you can think of them as opposites. We sometimes describe things for everything that they're not versus what they are. Love versus hate, good versus bad, light versus dark, future versus past. We adhere to these ideas with certainty, and we give them power and control. However, in my English class, Mrs. Patterson, I'm sure you're here, we often talk about what exists beyond just the black and white. Is there a gray space where we can accept growth from both sides? Can we develop in honesty and love through both the good and the bad? So far, our lives have been a collection of moments of tragedy and of heartbreak, but also of victory and joy. The future remains unknown in its specifics, yet it is certain that we will continue to face tribulation. This we can only accept and try to create beauty out of. So, class of 2021, let us continue to grow in all aspects of our lives. Let's look at our past selves and at who we were in our hardest times with only empathy, patience, and love. And let's take those lessons from the harshest moments and bring them to light in our most triumphant. We'll create a life not defined by binary, but by the magnificent points in between. Thank you so much, and I wish you all the best of luck and cannot wait to see the amazing things you will accomplish. Thank you.
Kyla, take your flag, honey.
Thank you, Taylor. Now for our Plymouth Regional High School Class of 2021 Salutatorian, Hunter Edwin Mcleod. Come right up. Hunter is the son of Edwin and Catherine Mcleod of Plymouth. During his 4 years at Plymouth Regional High School, he has participated in various co-curricular activities such as cross-country running, Nordic skiing, math team, band, and chorus. Due to his leadership skills, Hunter was named Treasurer of the National Honor Society and Captain of the cross-country and Nordic ski teams. Hunter was also named the Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute Award winner due to his outstanding accomplishments within the Plymouth Regional High School Science Department, as well as the recipient of the National School Choral Award. Hunter is a member of the Plymouth Scout Troop number 56 and has achieved the rank of Eagle Scout. Hunter is looking forward to attending Boston College in the fall to study physics. Ladies and gentlemen, Hunter Edwin Mcleod.
It's already been said multiple times, wonderfully, but before I start, I'd like to give a huge thanks to all of the people who have worked so hard to put on the graduation in the face of the pandemic, to families for supporting us seniors throughout our high school years, and to my fellow graduates for being here together and supporting one another. All right, let's get started. Today's wisdom comes from none other than my mom. And I know that sounds kind of lame, but hear me out. She's pretty smart, so I think you're going to like this. It's safe to say that at least once during our 4 years, you all have felt like you've been bogged down with work. It may have been because from a number of projects you had to do, or exams that you had to study for, or even just trying to juggle your extracurriculars with your school. But let's not lie to ourselves, it's because we all procrastinated on our work. Sorry, families and teachers. Anyways, that feeling is something we've all experienced and understand pretty well. So here's where the quote comes in. Don't live to work, work so that you can live. In a few months, we're all going to be out there in the adult world, and whether you're pursuing higher education or heading into a job, we will be expected to work. And that work will take precedence over the other things we want to do in life. And that's okay, because they're important, but we shouldn't let them replace the things we want to do in our lives. So in short, because I know that sun is very hot, keep the work that's bogging you down to a minimum, and dare I say, rise up. Thank you.
It is with great honor I introduce to you the Plymouth Regional High School Class of 2021 Valedictorian Mina Rose Rella Hapman. Mina Rella Hapman is the daughter of Patricia Rella of Campton and Paul Hapman of Goshen, Connecticut. During her high school years, she has participated in various co-curricular activities, including chamber singers, student senate, pep band, theater, and a number of others. She has volunteered as a member of the National Honor Society, as a first guide at the Squam Lakes Natural Science Center, and as a member of the Spanish Honor Society, of which she was president this past year. Mina was also the recipient of numerous honors, including the Bausch and Lomb Science Award and the Harvard Book Award. Mina will be attending University of Florida in Gainesville this fall, where she plans to study zoology. Ladies and gentlemen, Mina Rose Rella Hapman.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you all, friends, family, teachers, faculty and staff, and classmates for joining us in celebrating the graduation of the class of 2021. Before anything else, like the others before me, I want to extend gratitude on behalf of the graduating class to those who helped us earn a place at this ceremony today. To our high school and elementary school teachers who ensured we were keeping up with our academics. To our families who have supported us at home and at school events. To our coaches who put their heart and soul into every game and practice. To our friends who were there for last-minute rides and late-night phone calls. To everyone who played a role in our success, we are here today because of you all. Thank you. Now, I'm going to share with you a quote that has resonated with me from my favorite show, Teen Wolf. Yes, I know, you may be inclined to laugh, tease, or roll your eyes, and you're certainly welcome to. But I learned one of the greatest pieces of advice from the protagonist's mother. Be your own anchor, she said. An anchor is something that grounds you, something that keeps you in your mind and body when you are overwhelmed, something that reassures you. When her son was struggling with werewolf troubles beyond her imagination, she told him, be your own anchor. While I don't turn into a werewolf, I have faced adversity. We all have, especially this past year with the pandemic. And probably everyone here has had some sort of support system through their high school years, whether it be teachers, friends, counselors, coaches, family, pets, or otherwise. But we often forget to give ourselves credit for being our own support system as well. Ever since I heard that quote, be your own anchor, I have done a lot of reflection on how each person has their own battles. And in fighting these battles, everyone can make a conscious decision to show up for themselves and win. As freshmen, we came to PRHS confused and uncertain. This may just be a short people problem, but I personally remember walking down the halls trying not to get lost and craning my neck up at the huge seniors who I could have sworn were actual giants. As sophomores, we were still underclassmen, but we had some experience under our belts. Does anyone really remember much else about sophomore year? Junior year was so much more than just the year the pandemic started. We were preparing for college, our futures. We took the SAT, researched schools, and yes, adapted to a completely remote school schedule in a time of fear and sudden change. We all had to be our own anchors, especially then. Our friends were harder to see, our teachers seemed so far away, and our entire routine was upheaved. Sports practice became a date with Netflix. Club meetings became extra trips to the refrigerator. Waking up early became barely being able to open our eyes for an 8 a.m. Zoom. Then senior year rolled around, and most of us were grateful to be back in school. This year is the freshest in our minds, in and out of remote learning, winning homecoming, prom at the Marriott, college acceptances, future plans, and every moment in between. After today, we will be entering a new era of our lives. So many things are going to change. For one, most of us will not have to wake up before 6 a.m. anymore, which is a plus in my book. And I hope you all enjoyed being top dog this year because many of us are going to be freshmen again in the fall. Each and every one of us has a unique path we are going to take in the coming years, whether it be college, military, work, or something else. With this growth, our support systems will rearrange, the challenges we confront will evolve, and our environments may change. This may be scary or exciting. My guess is it is a combination of the two. But what will not change is ourselves, in the sense that we will always be there. And when it gets tough, we have to be our own support, show up for ourselves. When we are questioned, when we are doubted, we have to anchor ourselves to our values, our goals, our hopes, to who we are. When all else fails, we have ourselves to rely on. We have ourselves to lean on. In finals week, be your own anchor. In the team playoffs, be your own anchor. In a time of political division, be your own anchor. In a world of quarantines, lockdowns, and isolation, be your own anchor. It doesn't matter where we are, what we are doing, or what hardships we face. If we are our own anchors, if we are resilient, if we are strong, we can get through whatever this world hurls our way. Congratulations to the class of 2021. I wish you all the best of luck in your endeavors. Thank you.
Team's up quick. Graduates, parents, family, friends, welcome to the 31st commencement exercise at Plymouth Regional High School, the first ever graduation at the George Zulius football field. I especially want to thank your parents for trusting us to provide you with a safe environment to complete your high school education. Here you are today, finishing your high school years during a pandemic, living a historical era that generations to come will learn about. Although there have been many, many challenges, I would like to thank you for persevering through remote learning, the mask, social distancing from your classmates and your family, a shortened athletic season with limited spectator mandates, safe co-curricular activities, and the list goes on and on and on. And throughout all these challenges, you have shown such maturity with your upbeat attitude, your happiness to be in school, and your work ethic with your studies, whether in person or remote. Yesterday, before I went home from my office, I had the good fortune, I had no idea it was coming. I got to look at the senior video. Senior video? What senior video? I didn't approve any senior video. I didn't know there was one going on. I know there were a couple of kids out there with a camera. Well, when you see this video, you are going to be impressed. It will tell you just what this class of 2021 is all about. What a remarkable job of putting together a video from really 2.5 years. And when you go back and you look at that video and you see some of you people as freshmen, I think you're going to find yourself, wow, come a long way. But congratulations to this 2021 class for putting that video on. It's going to be on YouTube. You know me with the technology. Be somewhere out there. Kate, you know where it'll be?
It'll be on the Studio 48 channel.
Studio 48 channel. I only knew, Studio 54 in New York, but that's all right. We got Woodstock here today, so. Well, the class of 2021 has carried themselves with such dignity, perseverance, and positive attitude. You definitely, people, left your mark on this school. It's my hope that as you enter the next stage of your young lives, whether it's college, the military, or the workforce, that you take the lessons that you've learned here during this pandemic to enrich your lives and grasp the opportunities that come your way. Good luck, class of 21, and again, congratulations. Before I introduce this year's commencement speaker, I'd like to take a quick moment to say a special thank you to Mr. Todd Austin. I know you're out there, Todd, who along with all his other duties as the assistant to the principal, took on the momentous task of being our COVID-19 contact liaison for the high school. What a job Todd has done. Todd. I would also be remiss if I did not recognize this outstanding venue that you see before you today. These grounds are impeccable, and our custodial staff worked extremely hard setting this up for graduation. Thank you, Robert Cormier and your staff from the building and grounds. And thank you, John, Francis, Paul Pisano, and your staff. After 30 years away, it's great to have graduation in our own backyard. I would also like to recognize 4 retirees from Plymouth Regional High School. in back of me, and he's a very quiet man, and I know he doesn't want this happening, but Paul Pisano is retiring after 19 years as our custodial foreman. Paul, we wish you the best. I think I see Michael Currier up there somewhere on the hill, but Michael, 12 years as a social worker, we wish you the very best in your retirement. Pat Barron served 31 years at this school as a special education teacher. Pat, if you're there, we wish you the best. And finally, Kathy Howard, after 23 years as a Student Services Secretary, we thank you for all those years, your dedication and your service, and we wish you the best in years to come. Thank you. And now, it's my privilege and honor to introduce this year's commencement speaker, Mrs. Mary Raymond, who is retiring as our health science teacher. Mary lives in Holderness with her husband, Tony. She received her Bachelor's of Science in Nursing from Trenton State College in New Jersey and her Master's of Education in Health Promotion from Plymouth State University. Mary has 37 years' experience as a registered nurse and continues to remain active in practice as a staff nurse at Spear Memorial Hospital for the past 25 years. Mary has taught 15 years as a health science instructor, our LNA instructor, and program coordinator at Plymouth Regional High School. We wish her the very best in her future endeavors. Ladies and gentlemen, Mary Raymond.
Thank you, Mr. Parsons. Good morning, and especially good morning to the class of 2021. There's so much I want to say to you. But I've been told that the better graduation speakers are the ones that don't speak for too long. I completely understand that. You are hot, and you're all in a hurry to flip your tassels, take pictures with your friends, get in your cars and trucks, honk your horns, see your friends and family, and go to parties this afternoon. But let's just take one moment to pause the stopwatch. Don't miss out on this moment because you're anticipating the next. Let's acknowledge the fact that we are here on home turf, the Bobcat football field, under this gorgeous blue sky, puffy white clouds, mountains in the background. The last time the class of 2021 will be together in one place at one time, after one of the most unique senior years in history, to celebrate your graduation. This moment has been many years in the making, and you deserve to just savor this moment. Take 1 second to look around you. Probably have to look over your shoulder. All the people on the hill, they're all here to celebrate your success. They're here because they love you and they are so proud of you. They'll continue to celebrate your successes and support you through your challenges. All of you have people in your life who've played a part in getting you here today. And while today is very much about you, don't forget to thank the people who helped you. A thank you to those who have helped you is always a good idea. It keeps you grounded. Now, I'd like you to go on a little journey with me. You're going to have to use your imagination. We're going to do a little time travel to the year 2083. You're 80 years old. You're the matriarch or the patriarch of your family. And you have a little grandchild or a great-grandchild that asks you, what was it like going to school during a pandemic? And you'll recall all those odd and quirky things: masks, social distancing, classes outside, quarantining, Zoom. You couldn't use the microwave in the cafeteria. You'd get in trouble because your mask was down, but nobody even noticed that you had your cell phone out.
I did.
And you might talk about how hard it was. You missed getting to be with your friends after school, and how unfair it was. There were events that you missed and rites of passage that you didn't get to experience. But when you're 80, you'll have something called perspective. The sting of what you missed will be gone, and you might share what you learned. And from the vantage point of a very long ago memory, you'll proudly wear that badge of honor and describe how you together created new traditions. You put your mark on your senior year in your very own special way. And you may be able to describe how the experience built character and resilience that prepared you for many challenges ahead. Because from that perspective, you can recall that experiencing your senior year like that was just one of many twists and turns of your life. So, high school during a pandemic, it's just a part of your story. But you're 18, not 80. And your imagination is filled with what's next, as it should be. Your focus is on the future. And when you leave here, your paths will diverge. Each of you gets to write the next chapters of your own story. You get to decide the setting, you get to choose the adventures and the characters. There'll be some characters along the way that will make very short and entertaining appearances in your life. Some will be there from start to finish. Some of them are along with you already. Some of them will change your life. And if there's anything that the experience of your 18 years of life has already shown you, there will be plot twists that you didn't anticipate. There may be villains that waltz in and disrupt your plans, and they mess everything up. Or events that you didn't anticipate that alter your plans. Your greatest superpower in writing your story is how you adapt to those changes and respond to those challenges. You get to choose. Most importantly, you get to choose the character that you want to be. Whatever choices you make, whatever path that you choose, be deliberate in who you are and what you stand for. Be the best mechanic, nurse, chef, engineer, business owner, or whatever that you can be. Don't just learn how to teach. Be a teacher. Don't just lead. Be a leader. If your passion is science, don't just study science. Strive to be a scientist and share your knowledge and understanding of our world and make it better. If your passion is the arts, don't just paint and don't just sing. Create beauty and music and memories that move others and bring joy. In the end, the real success of your life story will be measured in your contributions to a greater good or the good you do for others, and ultimately in the happiness you're feeling about the life you're living. Remember that what you do with your life matters, and every single day you're given the opportunity to do something that says, I was here, I left my mark, I made a difference, and I wrote one heck of a story. Congratulations, class of 2021.
Move the balloons, you did good. Ruby Adeline Lonigan. Taylor Rose Maine. Sulgi Diana Lee. Cade Edward Eric. Sean Acosta. Julia Carlene Ahern. Nicholas Robert Aprilliano. Michael Francis Abilis Brema. Cody Patrick Bannon. Brecken Charles Bates. Andrew Donald Noel Baxter. Cody Vincent Benna. Madison Rose Benton. Suma Wari Billen. Ryan Earl Borgia. Cooper Joseph Bouchard. Joshua Ernest Scott Britton. Ashton Leandre Brown. Jacob David Brown. Leah Marie Brunt. Logan Riley Bouchard. Marissa Joelle Carter. Griffin Jason Sharland. Lillian Marie Clark. Justin Thomas Collins. Charles Henry Como. Keisha Lynn Como. Stephen Lawrence Coram. Catherine Sarah Corsi. Ryan Nicholas Corsi. Gabriel Michael Crane. Colby Ray Cross. Samantha Rosemary Curran. Joseph Frank D'Ambruso. Kelly Michelle Doherty. Ashley DeRuvo. Alexia Lynn Diamond. Emma Michelle Diamond. Ruby Josephine DeCastro. Olivia Lee Dodge. Victoria Lynn Dragon. Matthew David Dunham. Mason Rex Eric. Isaiah Zeke Erzlig. Abraham Faber. Mackenzie Jean Farrell. Garrett Kyle Fouché. Riley May Flaherty. Abigail Rose Flanders. Maya Lee Furbish. Emma May Goodrum. Sean Patrick Griffiths. Grace Catherine Hadaway. Fletcher Keel Hall. Aiden Joseph Patrick Hardy. Jillian Grace Hughes. Holly Rose Hoyt. Xander Dean Humphrey. Noah Livingston Hyde. Joshua Paul Jenks. Cole Ross Johnston. Mitchell Robert Joyce. Connie Kim. Faith Lynn Kimball.
Camera's got to switch, Bruce.
Lucas J.G. Kozak.
You're not listening to us. The camera has to switch to the other side.
Okay. No. I didn't know the card was there.
Yeah. Do you want me to move the box over there?
She said you can move. Let's do you again. You got it.
I'll do that earlier.
Luke's going to get a double.
Two.
Yes.
Two. Okay. Lucas J.G. Kozak.
We got to figure it out.
Herza Michael Danger Laterno. Jordan Eleanor Lovek. Matthew Ryan Laurie. Rachel Tomaselli Lyford. Haley Morgan McDonald. Emily Ryan Manson. Courtney Lynn Marsh. Danny Marie Marsh. Madison Teresa March. Michaela Elizabeth Marucci. Hawk Ethan McCord. Kiana Jean McCormick. Shanice Nicole McCoy. Zaya Storm McGah. Hunter Edwin Mcleod. Kit Avery Merluzzi. Good job, Kit. Nice job. Samantha Dale Meyer. Gwyneth May Merrifield. Anthony Ryan Miller. Stephen Harrison Edward Morrill. Sophie Carolyn Murray. Luca Ann O'Reilly. Molly Layla Palumbo. Jackson Henry Peabody. Jonah Robert Perrin. Robert John Patricky. Holly Valancourt Phillips. Jonathan Luke Picard. Maya Grace Prince. Sydney Marie Provenza. Hope Lillian Quayle. Aaron Joseph Theron Reed. Mina Rose Rella Hapman. Bryson Trey Richardson. Emma Lynn Russell. Ellen Donnelly Ryan. Kaylee Elizabeth Sampson. Trevin Christopher Sanborn. Thomas Marshall Santori. Trent Brandon Sargent. Aiden Edward Scribner. Carolyn Marie Scroggins. Connor Matthias Smith. Tara Lynn Smoker. Kristen Alexander Sorrell. Hunter Daniel Stevens. Riley Christopher Strong. Savannah Lynn Strong. Lucas Owen Sullivan. Mackenzie Lee Tatham. Alexis Marie Thompson. Adrian James Tillman. Erin Elizabeth Toll. Quinn Corey Toomey. John Kyle Erlichson. Robert J. Van Lahoeven. Emma Lee Ann Webster. Emily Nicole Wendelbo. Gabriel Charles Wheeler. Haley May Wheeler. Owen Lawrence White. Hayden William Whitman. Chester Joseph Wigley. Melody Ray Worcester. Catherine Nadine Yee.
At this time, I would like to ask the class of 2021 to please join me in the turning of the tassels.
Cards didn't match the box.
No, they're fine. Oh, the cards, what happened?
Hey,
I was still reading from that side.
I told you we were going to have to switch. I told you before.
That's all right.